Everyone. So yesterday, the Los Angeles Lakers bounced back after the loss to the Denver Nuggets and got a very impressive win against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They started off a little shaky, but they really picked it up towards the back end of the first quarter. And then as we progressed, they continued to improve and just created that separation, pulling away, just absolutely dominated. And it was a real team effort. Key guys contributed across the board. Obviously, LeBron James did LeBron James things. Anthony Davis did Anthony Davis things. But Austin Reeves had a stellar offense and defensive game. He was actually very good defensively. Same thing with D'Angelo Russell. Excellent offensive and defensive game. D'Lo contributed 26 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and was just lighting it up from three-point range, especially there. In that fourth where he hit like 3 straight threes, getting Austin Reeves going 4 or 5 from 3, 6 of 8 from the field with 16, 6, and 7. It was just, again, a very good, very impressive, very hard-fought win. And Oklahoma City, the Lakers are just a really bad matchup for them, right? They just don't have the size to compete. They really have the struggles against the Lakers, and the Lakers just match up very well, as it's been apparent in the 4 games that they have played. 3 of which the Lakers won, 1 of which the Thunder basically just shot the lights out, and that's how they were able to secure the win. And this is definitely, if you're the Thunder, you want to do everything you can to avoid the Lakers in any type of playoff situation, which could end up being a first-round matchup, right? The Lakers end up as the 7th or 8th seed, and Thunder end up finishing as the 1 or 2 seed. They could end up playing the Los Angeles Lakers, and that would be tough. But as far as the Lakers moving in the positive direction when it comes to the playoff picture, not the play-in, playoff picture, the Lakers are really gaining some ground, which is good. Several teams are in the losing column, which is great. Lakers now are tied in the win column with the Mavericks and the Kings. Lakers have just played more games than both of those teams. They've played 2 more games than the Mavericks, 3 more games than the Sacramento Kings, and they're right there, right? They're a game and a half out of 7th, a full game out of 8th, 2 games out of 6th, and still 3 games out of 5th, which that's going to be tough. But look, the Lakers keep heading in a positive direction. I really do believe that they will get there. Lakers also caught some really nice breaks. Sacramento was absolutely just dominating the Chicago Bulls, and it was like, oh, come on, man. You're telling me Chicago really sold this game, right? We needed them to pull out this win and really kind of help the Lakers, especially because the Lakers play Sacramento twice coming up. And it was like, here we go. They sell, they're down 20 or whatever going into the fourth. And then the Chicago Bulls ended up just going on a tear in that fourth quarter, ended up pulling out that win. And we really needed that. We really needed the Chicago Bulls to pull away and get that W. Because again, Lakers play, their next game is against the Sacramento Kings, in which I cannot stress how important the 2 Sacramento games are. I mean, they might be the most important games of the season this year, right? Because if the Lakers beat Sacramento both times, then they would overtake them in the standings. And now, again, you still got to win. You still got to keep pace. But if they keep pace, then bare minimum, they'll finish in the 7th or 8th spot, and then you only have to win 1 game for the play-in. Obviously, if you get those 2 wins, and that's also just 2 more wins in the win column, and now you're in a position to where maybe you could catch Phoenix, right? Because Phoenix, look, Devin Booker, he's day-to-day. He's going to probably miss some significant time. Bradley Beal's only played half of the games this season for the Phoenix Suns, and they have the toughest schedule in the league. So the Lakers are in very good shape after pulling out this W. And look, they still they have a very tough road ahead still, right? It's not all sunshines and rainbows yet. Even beyond Sacramento, having to beat Sacramento, they still have games against the Milwaukee Bucks, the Minnesota Timberwolves, right? The Golden State Warriors, which in my opinion is another must win. There are 5 games remaining that I think are just you have to do whatever it takes to win. Die hard must win games. And that is the 2 Sacramento games that I mentioned, the 2 Golden State Warrior games. The Lakers play the Warriors on the 16th of March, and then they play them again the third to last game of the season on April 9th, right? Got to beat Sacramento twice, got to beat the Warriors twice, and then the Pelicans on April 14th. As of right now, I do believe it's still a must win. We'll see as we approach towards the end. Maybe it won't be, but as of right now, I'm going with that being a must win. So that's at least, bare minimum, 5 games that you have to, by any means necessary, pull out a W and get that win, right? So if you get those 5 wins, then the Lakers would be at 39 wins with just those 5, right? I think that they need to get around 45 wins, so you'd only need 6 more wins beyond that, right? And the Lakers have those 6 wins very much in reach. I mean, even just in April alone, not even counting March, just in April, you have the Raptors, the Wizards, and the Grizzlies. That's 3 teams that you should beat, right? The Raptors, and especially at that point of the season, all these teams are going to be packing it in and trying to get the best possible draft spot that's available, right? So like Grizzlies, they're going to probably be sitting guys. Wizards and Raptors probably be sitting guys. Scotty Barnes is hurt, right? So like the Lakers are in good shape in that regard. And then you go to March and you have games against like Atlanta. I know Atlanta beat us, but come on. You got to win that game, especially you're at home. The Sixers, if they don't have Joel Embiid, no excuse. You got to win that game. You have 2 games against the Pacers, right? You got to bare minimum win at least one of those games, right? So there's another 3 games. The Brooklyn Nets, got to win that game. I know, again, Brooklyn beat you once. That should be the Spencer Dinwiddie revenge game. You got to get that game. So there's 4 there. You got the Grizzlies. There's another 5. And you still have like 7, 8 games between like the Bucks, the Timberwolves, the Bucks again. You have the Cavs, the Timberwolves, and then that Warriors game. So like the Lakers can easily get to 45 wins. I mean, the way that they played against the Thunder, they should get more, right? I mean, they were very impressive in that game. The defense was the biggest thing for me. Like they looked very engaged on the defensive side of things. And that is the biggest concern for me with this current starting 5. Right? You outside of Anthony Davis, who is your top defensive guy, right? LeBron James he can lock down on any moment, any stretch. We've seen him just completely shut guys down, even top guys. I mean, look at what he did to Kawhi Leonard, right? But can he and will he do that for the next 19 games, game after game after game, against to the level to where we can be great defensive? Like LeBron was very engaged on the defensive side against the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, like these guys were very engaged in that regard. That Thunder game was very good for the Lakers. And if we can consistently put out that product, that production, the one knock that I don't like at all was the turnovers. Like, we cannot have 20 turnovers and expect to win many games. Now, the Lakers, this was kind of an outlier for them, which is good. Lakers have done a very good job of taking care of the basketball. They were, up until this point, like one of, if not the best teams in the league as far as like assist turnover percentage. So that has to be maintained. And also hitting free throws. They missed 7 free throws. Got to make your free throws. But the 3-point shooting was there. The offense, rebounding was a big thing. Granted, the Oklahoma City Thunder are small compared to the Lakers. The Lakers have trouble rebounding against the bigger teams. But you took care of the basketball. You share the basketball. You hit your free throws. You hit shots. Guess what? You're going to win a lot of games, right? Austin Reeves, if he can continuously knock down the 3 ball, that'll go a long way. Talked about this all season. One of the big things with Austin Reeves is his poor shooting. It makes things a lot more difficult for him because when he's not able to hit shots, now he becomes predictable. Now teams know, okay, well, leave him open. He can't hit, a rock into an ocean. he's going to try to penetrate. He's going to try to get into the teeth of the defense. Let's prepare. Let's get ready for that. And then also you see teams, they start running zone and they start doing all these things that like really affect the Lakers. But when Austin Reeves starts hitting, right, D'Angelo Russell, the way he's played this year, all of a sudden you got two guys that can light you up. All of a sudden you got two guys they'll knock down 10 threes between the two of them. Right? Like that's what the Lakers need desperately. But this was a very good game, very good win. We got to continue this pace. Right? I love that the Lakers bounced back. I love that the Lakers, yes, you're going to lose games. It's going to happen. Right? Lakers are going to lose another game, handful of games the rest of the way. But what do you do after you lose a game? Do you lose another one? Do you lose two more? Or do you bounce back and you get the W? Like that's what's key. You look at in the month of February, they lose a game and then they'd go win 2 or 3 straight. And they lose a game and then they win, 3 straight. That's what the Lakers got to do. That's basically essentially the pace you got to have the rest of the way. Right? Losses happen. Like I said, you lose to the Nuggets, Lakers win 3 straight. You lose to the Warriors, right? Lakers go and win 3 out of 4. Right? You lose to the Nuggets, you bounce back and you get a win against the Thunder. Those are the kind of things that the Lakers have to continue to do the rest of the way, and we'll be good. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass a question to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What'd you make of the game? Are you glad that the Lakers kind of got a little break? Obviously, we need some teams to lose, to keep losing. Today, you got some games that the Lakers could really use. Like, can the Raptors magically beat the Pelicans? That'd be very nice. Can the Pacers find a way to beat the Dallas Mavericks? Can the Denver Nuggets do their job and smack the Phoenix Suns? Right? Like these are all things that could go a long way for the Lakers. But anyway, again, how you feel, let me know down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.